मैं चंद्रकेश चौहान मुनीश्वर देवनंदन महिला महाविद्यालय की ओर से संचालित ऑनलाइन कक्षाओं में आपका स्वागत करता हूं। आज जो है हम बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण एनिमल जिसे हम लोग यूग्लिना कहते हैं, जिसे प्लांट जगत और पादप जगत के बीच एक संयोजक कड़ी के रूप में भी जाना जाता है, एक कनेक्टिंग लिंक, इट एक्ट एज ए कनेक्टिंग लिंक। तो हम इसके विषय में आज अध्ययन करेंगे। जैसा कि हमने आपको प्रीवियस वीडियो में इसके मॉर्फोलॉजी के बारे में बताया था, आज जो है हम देखेंगे कैसे जो है एनिमल यूग्लिना जो है इसका मोड ऑफ रेस्पायरेशन किस मेथड से होता है, रेस्पायरेशन की मैकेनिज्म क्या होती है, साथ ही इसमें एक्सक्रेटरी मेथड्स क्या होते हैं, क्या एक्सक्रेटरी ऑर्गन्स पाए जाते हैं, इसके बारे में हम लोग डिटेल अब स्टडी करते हैं। आइए देखें, यूग्लिना जो है, यूग्लिना इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एनिमल, इज बिलोंग टू द फाइलम प्रोटोजोआ। वी प्रीवियसली ड्रा द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द यूग्लिना। नाउ यू सी दैट यूग्लिना containing a large flagellum and a cell mouth which bears two type of flagella, as we previously described. A long flagellum arises from the cytosome or the cell body. It belongs to the subphylum Sarcomastigophora, where locomotory organelles present in the form of flagellum. This is the flagellum. You have seen that there are two types of flagellum. The first one is called the long flagellum and the second one is called the short flagellum. This structure is reservoir. This structure is reservoir. This structure is reservoir, and this is the contractile vacuole, which are also present in two forms. One is called the large contractile vacuole and the second one is called accessory or short contractile vacuole. The large contractile vacuole surrounded by the accessory contractile vacuole, ultimately they discharge their content into the large contractile vacuole, which ultimately bursted into the reservoir, from where the food and other materials are protrude from their mouths to the surrounding seawater. Now see the important phenomenon that exists in the body of the यूग्लिना is respiration. We know that respiration is a very important phenomenon. In case of respiration, it is a very important phenomenon that especially represented the phenomenon of production of energy. The process of respiration happened in the cell inside the mitochondria. Respiration, the term respiration explains those phenomena in which the food oxidizes in the presence of oxygen. Food oxidizes in the presence of oxygen to form the energy. Some byproduct in the form of carbon dioxide and waters are also evolved during the process. Respiration, in case of the respiration, the food material oxidized to form the energy. The respiratory organ, there is no special respiratory organ in case of the यूग्लिना. You see that there is no any type of special organelles for the respiration in case of the यूग्लिना. So the process of respiration is happened through the general body surface. by a special phenomenon called the osmosis. Special phenomenon called the osmosis and diffusion. Special phenomenon called osmosis and diffusion. Diffusion is very important phenomenon that helpful during the respiration. In case of the euglena, you see that in case of the diffusion is important process. In this process, the larger substance are moved from higher concentration to the lower concentration, and you see that there is a absence of respiratory organ in case of the euglena. So respiratory organ, that is oxygen, entered during the nutritional mode of nutrition, that is nutritional methods, inside the reservoir. From there it enter into the other body, and the whole body also perform an organ for the respiration. So the respiratory product carbon dioxide and waters are removed from the body surface by the simple diffusion process. You see that euglena, in case of euglena, respiration takes place by simple diffusion method. Due to absence of any respiratory organ, the whole body participate during the respiration. The entering water inside the reservoir contain the oxygen, which further help to oxidize the food material. Thus the energy requirement of the organism can be completed with the help of the oxidation of the food material. Now we see the another process, another phenomenon that present in case of the euglena. You see that in case of respiration, respiratory product present in the form of carbon dioxide and water. The water removed from the body through the reservoir, that is cytosol or cell mouth, and carbon dioxide removed also through the water discharge during the osmoregulatory process. Some amount of the carbon dioxide also utilized in the photosynthesis process, which is happened by the euglena. We previously described about the nutritional method of the euglena, where we see that animal is a mixotrophic, that it acts as a autotrophic and also exhibit a saprophytic mode of nutrition. Since animal represent the autotrophic mode of nutrition, so the chlorophyll help to synthesize their food which present in the body in the form of a para-amylin. Thus we see that some amount of carbon dioxide are utilized for the formation of the para-amylin, which is also called the animal starch. It is a polysaccharides. So, and some amount of carbon dioxides are released during the osmoregulatory process. The cytoplasmic contains absorb the carbon dioxide, which ultimately removed through the osmoregulation process by the contractile vacuole. Now we see the next phenomenon which is called excretion. Excretion. Excretion is also a vital process like the respiration. It is present in every living organism. Similarly, respiration, where we see that in case of respiration, food production takes place in the presence of the oxidation of food takes place in the presence of the oxygen, but in case of excretion, it is very important phenomenon in this process. The nitrogenous waste, nitrogenous waste are removed. There is no any special organelles present for the removal of nitrogenous waste. We see that nitrogenous waste also removed by the general body surface through the diffusion process. Diffusion is also very important factor for the removal of nitrogenous waste. The nitrogenous waste are dissolved inside the cytoplasmic fluid, which is ultimately collected inside the vacuoles, and finally the small contractile vacuole remove their content inside the large contractile vacuole, which finally powered their fluid inside the reservoir, from where the excretory products are removed. Thus we see that some amount of the nitrogenous waste or excretory products are removed by the contractile vacuole during the osmoregulatory process, and the nitrogenous waste are also removed through the cytosol. Some carbon dioxide, which is also a excretory product, released in the surrounding water by the general body surface through the process of the diffusion. In this we say that there is no special respiratory organ or excretory organ present in case of the euglena. This is the important structure of the euglena. Euglena is also very valuable because it have a capability to synthesize their own food, and it also act as a saprophytic due to its mode of nutrition. The excretory process, the excretion takes place by general body surface. Thus we see that there is no excretory organ in case of the euglena.